Welcome to Laura A Music Corner. The video starts now. Hi everybody, welcome back to Laura A Music Corner. I am very excited to be back with you guys today. So I was trying to figure out what song will I like to do a next reaction. So I was just looking through the list of songs and I just felt like I wanted just a free flow and see what Dan Vasc has done in the past as when it comes to music. So I figured, you know what, let's do something a little fun. And so I decided to pick out this song. He did a cover for Motley Crue. The song is called Kickstart My Heart. So it brought me back to my teenage years when that song came on MTV era. So I was just like, no, I want to check it out. I want to hear what how he does his cover. So sure enough, here I am getting ready to listen to the song for the first time reacting. So let's sit back, relax, and enjoy some Dan Vasc doing a Motley Crue cover of Kickstart My Heart. So let's get to it.
Hey, my friends, that
I ain't gonna stop it there because I know that comes with something else. But I just wanted to focus on the music. So I loved it. As you can tell, like, let me tell you this. When I hear a good cover, I will get into it. And that this is one of those songs that I just want I think I would hear it over and over again and I will still not get bored. Because I'm like that. I'm very particular like what kind of music I want to keep in my playlist and because I think I mentioned it once before that I work mostly on weekends. I have to get up at 4 a.m. So any music that is high energy is like almost having my cup of coffee. It has to wake me up and it has to get me going because I won't play it loud because of course it's 4 a.m. So I'll have my headset on and I just like do what I gotta do to get ready. So that's my form of, drinking coffee. So I really enjoyed it. I think it was just so much fun to listen, Dan singing. And it's kind of funny because I feel this way as well as when I felt with Eric Gronville. Like I like to hear the metal side of their performances because it just gives me a better idea how versatile they can be because a lot of you guys request me to do a lot of the ballads and a lot of different types of music that he has done so far. But just I barely heard much of metal, and I think this is like the second video that I done reacting with a little bit of metal, so it's quite enjoyable for me to hear that little change for me to hear his voice and how he is able to add in that energy and just that timing is really quick and I just really enjoyed it. I mean, he was fantastic here. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push the video back. I'm gonna stop along the way and give you the different points of I enjoy of this performance. So let's do this one more time. And if I sound a little tired, it's because I'm still trying to recover from a cold. And it's more like an upper respiratory infection. So, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm trying to get through it. One more time. Now I got a question, you guys. Do you know what musicians work with him regarding to the music aspect part of the music aspect of the music? See what I mean? I'm not all there yet. The who is playing the music for his any of his covers? You guys, if you guys have you see what I mean? I'm having a difficult time. If you have any of that information, drop a comment. I would like to know because whoever's playing the guitar did an amazing job. He was able to capture the right chords as especially at the start of this video. I really loved it. And then the drumming, whoever played the drums, he did a fantastic job because it was just like the speed was coming in, it was furious, it was hot. It was just like I really loved the energy of it. What happened? I just love how his energy is like he has this way of like so when I hear when and I don't and I saw like a video before this that he at that time did he have like issues because I'm not really familiar his background, but did he have like vocal issues with his voice because I can hear the slight raspy sound in his voice compared to other times. And but whatever the issue that he had or had at that time, I just it no matter what, he sounded fantastic. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like sometimes when I hear certain artists that when their voice get a little raspy, has that little texture to go with the music, it just adds a different type of flavor into the music. And so I just like how his voice sounded raspy, even though, it might not have been as strong as he normally sounds when he sings in, more of the ballads and even the religious music, that he has more of that baritone, rich baritone. But here it's just like I love that little raspy texture that he added into the music because it just has a different sound to it, a different feel. And so I just really loved how it meshes well, especially for this particular song. So it was a really good combination of everything all put together. As I'm listening to Dan, and I'm loving what I'm hearing from Dan's vocals, but I'm also paying attention to the guitar. Like I mentioned, I'm kind of curious who plays guitar in some of these covers that he has done, especially for this one particularly, because I just love the accuracy of the playing. Like this performer, he really knew how to capture the chords, accordingly to the music. And it's just like, I am very surprised that how free flowing they sound, like really relaxed with it. Because sometimes, when you hear somebody playing a cover, sometimes it has that tendency to be kind of like awkward because I'm still trying to learn it. But it's almost like the person playing it was like almost second nature, like I know this by heart, type of thing. And just between the guitarist, the bass, as well as the drummer, especially with the drummer, it was just like the way they played it, it was just so together in tune, just like there, bam, 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 bam. It was just like nothing was missed. Nothing is sticking out in my ears to say something different. And I just love how everybody did such a wonderful job on this particular production of the music, because it's just like you could tell that everybody took their time in making sure that everything sounded perfect.
Summer,
That part he did not disappoint. When he hit those high notes, he did not disappoint. Because of course, when I forgot the lead singer's name. Um Vincent, you know what I mean. All I know is that, when the original lead singer of Motley Crue, when he used to hit those notes, it wasn't always so high, but he just made it the extra level. And I just loved it because he did not disappoint on that note. But it's just like I mentioned before, I just love how this production of this music was put together. I just think that he's done a fantastic job on this point, and just the musicians. That's what I'm just hearing is mostly the musicians put together, and to make this collab really sound perfect. And so this is why I'm literally was having fun with this. I'm gonna stop it there. But I really enjoyed it. I think he did such a fantastic job on the music. Like I said, there's nothing I can say that is gonna change what I just said from the beginning. Um, the production of the music was fantastic. The musicians were really in sync. They were fantastic in their aspects, especially that guitar solo. It was a killer because it's just like the guy nailed it down packed on how good those chords were. Because I know certain music, it tends to be a little tricky when you're playing um certain songs, and I just loved it because it felt very natural. It felt fun. The energy was there. Dan was fantastic on his vocal ranges. I love the texture when he starts getting a little raspy, and then when he hit those high notes, he did not disappoint because he was just like up there, and you could tell that he does work very hard to make sure that every aspect of the music is done correctly and just having fun with it. So yes, I really enjoyed it. Will I add it in my list? Yes, I would. And I will put it in after I get done with my videos today. So yeah, that is pretty much it. If you like this reaction, you guys know what to do. If you're new to the channel, you're very much welcome to subscribe. And if you have any requests on any music reactions you want me to do with any band, drop a comment in the comment section of YouTube. And yeah, and that is a wrap. Thank you again for tuning in at Laura A Music Corner. Have a good day, evening, and I will see you soon here. Bye.